Welcome in, Virgo. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. For those of you that are new, my name's Lisa. Welcome to Say It Soul Tarot. Hope everybody's doing awesome. So, Virgo, this is going to be your longer love reading for the month of March. So, I will follow up and do a mid month reading as well. I was doing weeklies, but it just became too much. I have a full time gig as well. So, anywho, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any placement in Virgo, including North Node, South Node. Right now, actually, the South Node is in Virgo, North Node is in Pisces. So, definitely a lot going on here, Virgo. My goodness. The saga continues. I want to say by looking at your cards here. Yikes. All right. I'm so happy for you though, Virgo, because I feel like, the end of the situation is coming. I think I named your last reading. Um, you know, is this the final straw here? So I definitely feel like you're in the midst still of that. So if you haven't checked out that reading and this is your situation, definitely check that out. So let's start in here. I already pulled your oracle cards. Virgo, you're on the left, your person's on the right here. So let's just dive on in and get into it. If you feel like roles are reversed or sides are reversed, feel free to do that. Your sacred symbol card that came out was the home card. So I definitely feel like there's a lot going on in your home situation. So for some of you, you might be in the midst of, deciding what you're going to do about your home in this situation with this person. Um, right now I feel like things are kind of in between worlds here with this card, but I love that the flamingo. There's brighter days ahead. There's happiness coming. I feel for you, Virgo. I just feel like you need to get out of this situation already. And it's been a difficult one. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is obviously somebody that you were living with in a long-term relationship with and or married to. So Spirit's encouraging you though for the month of March to not let pride get in your way here. Full moon in Leo. You might be dealing with a Gemini because Gemini also got this card. So that's not going to be for all of you, but maybe for some of you, you are dealing with a Gemini or somebody with Leo in their chart as well. Something definitely may have happened. We just actually had this full moon in Leo, so something may have happened in February that kind of like sealed the deal, which would make sense given your last reading that I did for you. But, releasing this person, this situation, letting go, moving on, walking away from this situation with this person. The mutual energy between you and this person is coming through as Saturn. So Saturn really talks about, a karmic contract that you had with this person, this situation. You've had to learn some really tough things about yourself, about, life, about this person, this situation, and we, go into a relationship when we meet with somebody. I don't feel like anything is an accident. You met this person, married this person, was in a relationship with this person for a reason. There was, you and them had a karmic contract of some kind here. And, that contract definitely looks like this cycle, the end of this situation with this person is coming to a close here, I feel. And there, it's been a difficult, trying, frustrating situation for you, but you're, showing up now here in the animal spirit of the owl. So I love that because, the owl's very wise. The owl sees, almost sees everything. So I love that because I feel like you are seeing the situation as it is. And, I've taken off your rose colored glasses about, maybe trying to repair things with this person. And I'm not saying that's not impossible, but I definitely feel like this cycle has closed. So whatever's been going on with you and your person here, that is coming to an end. So whether or not you and this person are going your separate ways, which I feel like most of you are, and others of you, just gaining that wisdom and that knowledge to know what is best for you. So again, at the end of the day here, Virgo, you're going to need to make the best decision for yourself and your long-term happiness. Your person's coming through here as conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So we have our first eclipse here. I think it's March 13th. So that's the middle of the month. So I feel like you and this person have had to make some pretty hefty decisions. There's definitely looks like there's some truth coming out in the month of March about your person, about the situation. I feel like this person either this person, they may volunteer a lot, they may be a coach or, a mentor. I'm just really being drawn in here by all the birds that are flying around this. So that gives me the energy of, I feel like a lot of people, um, someone may have been concerned about their reputation, and or that's something that you may have also been concerned about, Virgo. Like, what are people going to say? What are people going to think? Your friend circle. I mean, if you've been in a relationship and lived in the same place for a long time, and especially if it's a small place, everybody kind of knows everybody's business. So that's really what I'm getting off that card. So you may also find out some truth about your person. There's some things in March that may come to light. Um, I feel like maybe already know. We'll see if you get the High Priestess on your side, because that's really what I'm feeling here with your Owl card. But, definitely at a crossroads here. That was the bottom energy here on the mutual. And, just planning your roots somewhere else and, starting to grow something new for yourself, I feel like is really important right now. I feel like, you and this person tried to mend the situation, but essentially we're like moving on here. And again, we have no place like home again. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you, a lot of changes, it's not easy to make those changes for sure. The bottom of the spirit animal deck was the camel. And again, we have another, eclipse happening on this card. And this is the underlying energy. So, the camel obviously stores up, all of those feelings, all of those, they store water, right? So just think of the water as emotions. So I feel like for a lot of you, you've stored up all of this, maybe sadness, anger, frustration with this situation, with this person. And I feel like, Spirit is encouraging you to like get that out. So whether or not you have to get that out by talking to a professional, talking to your friends, family, your support group, I definitely feel like that will maybe help you in some way, shape, or form move forward. Because, yeah, with the Crossroads card, it definitely looks like, there's two people that are like choosing to move on from each other best they can. But, it's hard when you have family, extended family, kids together, especially if you have kids, because there's really no end to that, right? You're a parent for life. So this person's always going to be a part of that in some way, shape, or form. And there you are here looking at your card. All right, so let's talk about this home situation first. Well, I will pull your person's feelings and some actions for March as well. Sometimes in these cases, I don't feel like it's beneficial to pull messages from this person because, again, I feel sometimes Spirit is encouraging me not to do that. I just don't feel like it's helpful, but I might pull some more Heart's Hidden Secrets just to kind of get some more details. But let's see what's going on here in the home situation. Tell me about home here for Virgo. Yeah, a lot of you were married in a high-level commitment with this person. Something that was traditional, may have started out traditional. Tell me more about the Hierophant in the home card here for Virgo. Yeah, a lot of feelings coming to the surface here in this situation with this person. Anything else to add? All right, so we have the King of Wands. So taking some action here. King of Wands is, being bold, taking some action. This could also be reflective of what the problem was. If you were in a high level commitment and this person was, not faithful, let's say, that could have been an issue for some of you. Tell me about this. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. What is that about for Virgo, please? Could be dealing with an air sign. We have two kings out now. King of Swords. Trying to be logical about walking away from something toxic and not healthy. All right, so I feel like you see this person, like we already talked about and touched on, Virgo. You see this person, you know, being tied to something. This person could have some sort of issues. This could be any kind of addiction or something along those lines. And I feel like maybe you supported this person for a long time and was really hoping that they could change their ways, and you realizing that this person needs to make those changes for themselves. Take it how it resonates here. Tell me about this between worlds card here for Virgo. So with that devil card, codependency, this person leaning on you. Tell me about between worlds here for Virgo. The death card, yeah. Nothing changing in this situation with this person. Tell me more. All right. So an opportunity here. So you might have a new opportunity. This could be work, business, something in the 3D. You could also be making this person an offer to get out of this situation. This is very similar to Gemini, so I'd be surprised if you're not dealing with a Gemini or somebody that has Gemini in their chart. Tell me about this releasing card for Virgo. All right, so that's been an obstacle. And there you are showing up as the Hermit. Tell me more about the Hermit here. All right, we got the Nine of Swords. So yeah, a lot of stress. There could be some stress about, money, finances. Tell me, why is Virgo in the Nine of Swords here? You might as well have been dealing with somebody really stubborn, not wanting to, sign those papers or sell that house. Or tell me about this Nine of Swords. Now we got the Queen of Wands. This person, like I mentioned, if they were unfaithful, this person may have lied, saying, like, yeah, it's over between me and this person, but, maybe you're finding out that it isn't or it wasn't. Tell me about the owl here for Virgo. That's pretty specific. So if you know your person wasn't unfaithful, then obviously that message is not going to be for you. Tell me about the owl here. So Page of Cups. It's funny you got the Page of Cups again, because actually I think not in your last reading, but the reading before that, you met somebody. I thought in your reading you were going to meet somebody new. This could also have to do with kids, with the Page card. Making wise decisions about the kids, I want to say. Four of Swords. Yeah. Healing yourself. Yeah, I feel like you're really tired here, Virgo. Yikes. So some of you definitely may have kids with this person as well, and that might have been definitely one of the reasons why, you stayed in this situation. But, you're pretty worn out here, Virgo. Yikes. All right, let's move to your person here. What's this truth? What's this truth coming out for Virgo's person? What's this truth about? Ten of Cups. Again, family situation. Yes, says Spirit with that Ace of Swords. I have a feeling I know what's going to come out. All right. All right. So I feel like the truth here is that you both know that you need to move on, make some changes. Wheel of Fortune, talks about moving forward. Why the Wheel of Fortune? Let's just see what we get. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Why is that showing up? There's the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're both exhausted of this situation. Like, I feel like, spinning your wheels, being stuck in a situation that neither of you are happy in, thinking about whether or not it's really worth saving here. I feel like you're both kind of conflicted. I feel like there's still some love there I mean, obviously, what brought you and this person together at some point, created a life together, possibly had some kids together. And again, I feel like you're both really exhausted. Tell me about conclusions are within reach here. This full moon eclipse for Virgo and this person. This person is also, looking at you like they need to defend themselves. So tell me about conclusions are within reach. There's a tower. All right. Not surprised to see that. Tell me about the tower here for Virgo and this person. All right. So I feel like this person is, definitely not saying how they feel. And again, like I mentioned, I feel like this person does have some admiration still for you, Virgo. There's still love there, I feel like, at the end of the day. But I feel like you and this person are kind of like caught in this kind of like standoff. It looks like you're making a decision to possibly make this person an offer so that you can get out of this situation. Tell me about community. Tell me about community. Yeah, being worried what other people are thinking, feeling trapped. Yeah, so this really gives me the energy, like I already mentioned, what I was already picking up on, Virgo, that, that is definitely something that you guys are trying to avoid. So, trying to keep, what's happening behind closed doors to yourselves and being really concerned about what other people may say, may think. And if you know that your person was unfaithful and they have somebody showing up in their energy, I have two queens coming out, so Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about Divine Feminine here. Tell me about Divine Feminine. All right, so this person I feel like is taking a step back. This person is kind of like, so if your person was unfaithful here, I feel like the person that they're dealing with, that situation has been put on pause because of this situation for you and your person. Yeah, like nothing is going on with your person, Virgo, and this other person, and it's because of this home situation. I feel like this person definitely could be aware of that, what's going on between the two of you, or that this person's not, wasn't 100% available. Maybe this person didn't, maybe your person wasn't honest, Virgo. So let's see here on the golden egg. What's the golden egg here for? All right, so we have 6 of Wands coming out. All right, so this, I feel like your person, has an opportunity as well to find happiness on their own as well, possibly with somebody else. I feel like you might have somebody else too. So if that's not a child, that could definitely be a water sign showing up in your energy. And I did get that before in one of your other readings. So your person is also seeing an opportunity possibly with this Queen of Wands here, this other person. And, that's not an easy situation to deal with, obviously, right, Virgo? So, yikes. But again, I feel like you might also have somebody else that you're interested in, and maybe you haven't said anything to your person about this either. That could definitely be some other truth that comes out in March. So, tell me about Saturn here. Tell me about Saturn. So, Knight of Swords coming out. Definitely could be getting a lot of messages, Virgo, from spirit, a lot of dreams. Yeah, look at that. We have the star coming out. I feel like a lot of healing here in this situation. Yeah, that's really what I'm getting here. So, a lot of lessons, I feel, for sure, between you and this person. Yikes. Okay. I just want a happy reading. All right, let's get some other details from Heart's Hidden Secrets. All right, messages for Virgo here about the situation. Let's see what we get. All right, so we have distance coming out, separation, space, blockage, pain, apprehensive, afraid, cautious, an apology, forgiveness, return, and sorry. Bottom of the deck is bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words. Anything else? Resistance. All right, like I mentioned, we touched on that. Maybe you and or this person, somebody was resisting things coming to an end, not wanting to make those changes. I think I did mention I feel like this person could have been difficult, could have been frustrating for you, Virgo. But I feel like things, I feel like you've pretty much made up your mind here. So I don't know if there's any going back, but let's see here if let's get some advice. I feel like I want to give you some advice here. I don't usually pull advice, but let's see advice here for Virgo in this situation with this person. Advice for Virgo spirit. Advice. And I'm going to use a different deck. Advice for Virgo in this situation. Look at that. You got the Page of Cups again. So Page of Cups talks about, finding the joy in life again as well. This, again, could represent a person. Just enjoying, finding the fun in life. Again, Page of Cups is very, that card wanted to come out. We have the Four of Wands. Celebrating the small things, I want to say. Like your small wins every day. Three of Pentacles coming out. I think as well in that Page of Cups that showed up in a couple of readings ago, this was somebody you worked with. I feel like as well, Spirit's encouraging you to like collaborate with others. Come together with your tribe. Yeah, there's the star again. I feel like that will really heal you to kind of find the joy in life again, or find joy. This could also be you spending time with your kids, doing fun things. She's knitting here. Finding something to take your mind off of this situation with this person in order to kind of like heal, I feel, Virgo. Yeah. So again, your advice from Spirit is to, try and find the joy in the everyday. Spend time with the people that, support you, bring you joy, whether that's your kids, friends, family, in order to like really like heal your heart here. The star can also talk about, wish fulfillment, and again, I don't feel like you have any like ill will towards this person or anything, Virgo. I just feel like you've had enough of a situation. I feel like you've done what you can here in a situation with this person to kind of mend it. And I just feel like it's beyond mending at this point. And I feel like you're seeing that, this person needs to make some changes. And if they're not willing to do it, you can't do it for them. So, which is sad. I feel, I feel like there's a certain amount of sadness coming off your cards here. Disappointment. in this person, this situation. For some of you, you had no idea that it was going to turn out like this, right? I mean, you don't go into a long-term relationship and or a marriage for it to come to a halt, right? Or to end. So again, I feel like there's a certain amount of sadness and disappointment, you know, and concern what other people may think. But at the end of the day, you deserve love, Virgo. You deserve to be happy. So again, you need to make the best decision here for yourself and, what's going to bring you the greatest joy and happiness in the future, right? So, all right, guys, I'm going to end your reading here. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, if you could let me know by leaving a comment, liking, and or subscribing, I'd really appreciate that. And I will check in with you guys, a week before mid-March. So for your mid-March reading. Take care, guys. Sending big hugs.